We are live. All right, so everyone, happy Hump Day Wednesday evening. It's another Team in Black live hangout, and today we have something special. We have my boy Scott Riley doing a special training on getting free leads off of Craigslist. So, and Scott, I know you've been doing this for several months now, and you haven't had to really do any. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you've been using more paid ads than free, or in transition to doing free now. But from what we talked about last the past couple of days, you've been doing the free route and getting a consistent flow of leads on a daily basis, and just by kind of renewing the ads every 3 days or so. Correct?
That is correct. I do all free ads. I haven't paid a dime, and
Okay.
I'm going to try to keep it that way. So the way I'm going to show you guys how to do it is doing the method that I've been doing, is just kind of flying under the Craigslist radar.
Gotcha. Cool, man. I'm ready. How are you doing this evening, man? What's it like over in Arizona?
Hot. No, it's like 112 today. So yes,
112.
yeah, it's a little bit toasty, but I don't care. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, it's a dry heat. It's a dry heat." BS, man. It's still hot, but I would still rather have like a 110-degree day than like a 95, 90-degree day in East Coast.
Seriously? Well, how is like a 90-degree day like horrible compared to like a 112-degree day?
Because it's like so hot, man. By like, it feels like you're in just a big like hair dryer, man. So it's like you really don't get to sweat that much because I don't know. I can't really explain it. It's just whenever you go to like the East Coast, where I used to live in Cleveland, man, we'd be drenched in sweat, and
Yeah, 'cause it's humid. That's why.
it gets humid here too. But I would still rather be here.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
John's gonna try and jump on his computer, just blue screen on him.
Oh.
So yeah, so I don't know what Max is up to, but they jump on, they jump on. So yeah, man, let's just get right into it.
All right, man. Well, if everybody's ready, I see Max just joined.
Okay. Max, can you hear us? Oh, all right, he's muted. All right, Scott,
Cool.
go forward, my friend.
All right, so everybody, I wanted to say thank you all for coming on board. Matt, Max, John, thank you for having me on here to teach everybody something. I hope this will benefit all of us. I will try to get through this pretty quickly, but yet efficiently, so you guys will understand what's going on, as I know it's like, what, 10, 11 over there on the East Coast time, so let's get this rolling. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do screen share real quick. And let me just make sure everybody can see my screen. Everybody see my screen? Let's see here, right?
I can see it.
All right, so you can see my screen, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, so what I basically did was when I was in iPass 2, they do have these like daily assignments that they do send out. So this is where I got a lot of it from, and what I basically did is I went ahead and I just tweaked it a little bit to kind of make it my own. Now, I am always going and changing these, as you know, I'm always testing to see what's going to work, what's not going to work, and so that way I can get a better idea of, what kind of results I'm getting. So as you see right here, I got one that says online marketing reps. As you can go ahead, you can read that one. I have a work from home on your computer. That one I get good results with, but that one gets flagged the most. So I don't know if there's like other people on there that get upset, or they have like another online opportunity. So this one right here probably gets flagged the most, but even that one doesn't get flagged too often. I have the self-starter right here. This one I do get a lot of leads from. So what I've learned basically with this whole Craigslist thing is it's hit or miss. Some days you get anywhere from 10 to 13 leads. Other days you'll get like 2. And then some other days, you can get, 8 to 10. So I'm actually really consistent on getting these. I have a no experience required one. So like I said, I've just changed it up. And for everybody that's an Empower Network, with the Cla2 blogging platform, this one right here, sorry, this blogging one, which I'll actually show you in my Craigslist, I get tons and tons of lead. It seems like tons of people want to blog. And so I will show you one of my ads, and then I'll also show you my results of how I get. So this one right here, this one's huge. Part-time positions, that one doesn't really work out too well. I get a lot of people with this one wanting jobs, and I'm not really looking for people with jobs. So let me get back off of here real quick. And let me go back to I'll stop doing my screen. So those were some of the things that I was doing. Like I said, once again, I'm always tweaking them because you can always, make them better. I'm trying to test out the ones. And so, Matt, you got any questions so far? Nope.
No, none okay. So far.
All right. So now let me go ahead and let me show you my actual account. I'll share my screen again. Let me pop off of here. Okay, so now, like I said before, I'm always trying to stay under the radar. That is key. I know people that they pay like the $25 and their stuff still gets flagged. And so me, basically, I'm just trying to go with this as long as I can for free. And then also what I do is I, like other people on my team, the one thing I did notice is if you live in Phoenix, if you don't pay, and you're trying to post ads in like the East Coast or Colorado or somewhere else, they flag it. Craiglist actually comes in and will take it down. So I'm not sure why they do that. I have been told if you pay for the ad, they're a little bit more flexible on how you can, advertise, I guess, across the country. But for me, I'm just trying to go. As cheap as possible. So here we go. This is one blog that one of the ads that I just did. I know it says 16 days ago, but I'm always updating it. And so, of course, I put a picture of a guy and a woman on there. I haven't noticed a big difference of if a picture or no picture gets flagged. So I usually try to, I guess as myself, I'm like a picture guy. Like the same thing when I go to like a restaurant. I want to see pictures, man. I want to see what I'm getting. And my wife always makes fun of me when they don't have pictures because I'm like, oh, I don't know what to get. So, but anyways, I put pictures on. That's just the way I roll. And, basically right here, it's pretty self-explanatory. Do you enjoy writing or expressing your opinion? Now is your chance to make an extra income blogging. Is there a certain topic you like to write about or you're not sure what to write about? Now is your chance to blog like a professional with no previous experience. Now for this, what I push the Kalatu blog. I really do think that is a really, really good blog. So now I'm going to go back here real quick, and I'll show you a couple of the other ones. This earn an extra income. Now this is one I just did yesterday, and I'm trying to see what kind of results I'm getting. This one, I actually put a picture of me to kind of make it a little bit more personalized. And this one, I really just kind of messed with a little bit more. I put, as you guys can read it, our team seeks motivated people that want to earn weekly income from home in the Phoenix area. So like I say, I try to advertise the Craigslist in like the East Valley, the West Valley. So the same thing, like you live in Maryland, Matt. So, there's different areas. So you'll be, as long as you advertise in Maryland, you'll be able to do this, Right. Same thing with John, with you living in Colorado. So with Phoenix, I do like East Valley, West Valley, South Valley, whatever valley you want to call it. This one, I got to see if I've gotten results on it. But like I said, I just posted it. And so let me go with my results. So boom, here we go. Look at all this. These are all my results just within the past couple days. So let's see here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like 5 of them just today so far for the blogging. And then the 23rd, I got a bunch of them. This one right here, that's a blog one too. So as you can see, I do, on like the 23rd, I got tons. So I don't know what it was going on with that day, but how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got like what, 17, 18 or something right there. So
that's sorry, yeah. Roger, I have a question. When it comes to posting for free on Craigslist, which I've done, you're kind of like limited to where you post. Like, where are you posting your ads, or were you about to get to that?
Ho, 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 ho. That costs money, my friend.
Where are you posting? Like, what section on Craigslist are you posting them? As far as that goes.
I will share that with Team in the Black. That is something that I'm actually putting together, but I will share it with you guys because that is the key. And so that was a damn good question there, my friend Matt. So I will show that to you. So just let me show my results, man. Jeez.
Well, it's a legitimate question because I've done Craigslist before, and like I've done paid ads, but like I had a couple ads get flagged. So
Yeah.
even when paying, but like when you do it for free, that's one thing I've learned is like
right.
Someone said someone's posted in like the gig section, but you have to frame it right.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
one, it's on the radar, and two, people
I will show you guys that. You know, once I get going through here, I'll show you guys that next. So yeah, that's a very good question because that is key. But you got to remember, a lot of time the reason your stuff gets flagged is not necessarily because of Craigslist. It's because of another person saying your opportunity, or it's usually another person that's flagging it, or someone like you can easily just go through and be like I used to buy a lot of Mustangs on Craigslist. And I used to post a lot of Mustangs. Well, then people would be flagging my Mustang ad for selling my car. And I'm like, what the hell? So somebody might have had the same car as me. So
wow,
that's not always Craigslist.
Mustang. Good God.
Yeah, I've had plane tickets I've tried to sell flags. So you got to remember that it's not always Craigslist. You'll know it's Craigslist when they're like, shut you down, man. And you're like, Jack. But all right, let me go ahead and let me share my screen one more time here, and we'll get this. There we go. I'll go back to some of these results. So I'm going to show you guys what kind of. So now you guys saw my ad. Now look at this. I just got this one a little bit ago. What is the position for? Now this lady right here thinks it's like a position. So that's one thing I try to be. I'm an honest person, so I try to be vague, but I try to be clear at the same time. I don't want to misrepresent anybody. And I mean, I know it's kind of walking the fine line a little bit, but hold on, let's see here where I go. Oh, let me change that again. Hold on 1 second, let me go back to that. Ashley here. So here we go. So like a lot of times I'll have people like, they'll say, you know, call me right away, I'm available, or they'll say like, this is my topics I like to blog about. So I get a lot of different stuff, and I get a lot of males, I get a lot of females too. So I do get a lot, you know, as I can show you. I mean, I don't post them all the time, and I know sometimes I got, yeah, so it goes like right here, I got one flag. So I'll take like the one flag, that one got flagged. See that want to work from home one? So those ones get flagged more than the blogging one. So now let me go ahead and I'm going to show you one of my replies. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and show you guys how I do this. All right, let's get into the good stuff. Let's see here, my account. Okay, so this is what I do. So here, this is the tricks. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to post a new one. So pay attention. This is good stuff. Now, if you go to job offered, you're going to be more than likely to get flagged. Okay, you go to resume, job wanted, you're going to get flagged more often. So as you said, Matt, you go to gig offered. Okay, I never put I have a service. I always put I want to hire someone. Now you got all these different gigs. Now I've tried using all of them. I get good results with the writing gigs. I get flagged more with the computer gigs. So I'm not sure if that's like some website design people that are like, you know, what's this blogging idiot doing or whatever on here. I get good results with domestic gigs and creative gigs. Crew gigs, event gigs, labor gigs, talent gigs, I don't get any good results with. So for this one, I'm going to go with the writing gig. For me, I live in East Valley, so I'm going to go with that. Now this is, you know, like when you're doing the ad, you want to be careful as far as, you know, it goes with like the misleading when it gets down to the pay. I usually will just put like, I don't know, something like realistic. What can somebody make a day? 25 to, well, actually, you know what? Usually I don't even do daily. I do like weekly. I do like $150 to $300. And when you do this, you know, I think you get a little bit more credible than if you're like $300 a day blogging. You know, because I'm just trying to be realistic. And then I go back down to my thing. And for this one, I'm doing the writing one. So I'll go to my blog. Actually here, what's this one? So I have this all pretty easy set up so I can just fly through it pretty quick. And then Craigslist, here we go. Boom, I put my body in there, paste. And then I usually use that as a title. I'll just type it out. Make money blogging. I usually put my location, or usually I'll either put like my city. I never put my map on there though. When it says like map it, I never do that. I'm actually working on something now where I actually do have a phone number, and I can go into that a little bit, you know, in a little bit shorter time or coming up. And then I just go and I pick up a picture. So I do that. I hit continue. I never, like I said, I never showed on maps. They don't need to know. And then I just, you know, I go and I post an image. So then you just post your image, done with images. And that, you know, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go back to one of my other blogs or ads that I just posted, because I'm going to show I did a little bit more personalized with the picture of me. But that's pretty much all I do, man. And I get really, really good results, as all as you guys saw. So this is something that can definitely, regardless if you're doing blogging or you're doing the work from home, like I actually really get good response from the work from home. It's just it gets flagged more. So with the blogging one, what was the one I just did? Oh no, I'm sorry. It was the work from home one, extra income. I went a little bit more into depth. So you can actually go a little bit more into depth. Like I said, I'm always messing with this. I don't want to work with anybody below 18. I'm sure the company has a requirement that everyone has to be 18. But you know, that's pretty much it, man, is what I do. If there's any questions or someone's got any questions, let me know and I can answer them for you. Go.
I don't see anything posted on here as far as questions goes. So yeah, so you just post as far as the free route goes, you just post mainly in the gigs. You don't do anything computer gigs, mostly in writing. You don't touch the other ones.
I do
mainly?
I do. Well, I put it in computer gigs. I put it in domestic gigs, and then I put it into what was the other one? Writing, also. So whatever you do, just put it in the gigs, and you'll be in good shape. Because when you're starting to do like when you get into a lot of the other stuff, it just, you have a better chance of getting flagged, especially from Craigslist, because you're not paying for it. And with the way that they changed it, you know, they want to make money. And so when you're posting like a help wanted ad, if you post it in there, it'll get flagged by Craigslist, not so much somebody else. But usually, like here, let me do a search real quick, because I actually saw some other person that had a an Empower Network ad. Oh, sorry, I guess I could spell right. I don't know, blogging. That's not what I want. What the heck? This is all weird looking. Oh, for sale, duh. So like gigs. So right here, like this guy's seeking writers for blogging challenge. I actually, that's not me. I think that's somebody else. But this is his method on how he does it. Yeah, right here, the 21-day straight blogging challenge. So markbakersblog.com. I don't know, but so I think that's the guy that actually flags a lot of my stuff, but he hasn't really been on in a while. And he had one ad on there, man. It was kind of like, I thought it was pretty crappy. I mean, not like, it was just kind of mean. Like, if you don't blog every day, you're not serious about blogging and stuff like that. So I try to be cool about it. And I guess I'm doing something right, or else I wouldn't have results, you know? I guess that's the way that I look at it. And so what I'm actually doing is, and I'll share this with you guys here, is the response, okay? Let me see if I can This is something I just, like I told you guys, I was just on the other day. We were on the team meeting, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just thought about this. So let me show you guys what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. God, where did I have that where they would call me? Here, I'll share my screen one more time. Let's see here. Bear with me, fellas. Okay. So what I'm actually going to start doing is I'm going to try this new method of, where'd it go? I don't know where it went. Sorry, I don't know where my, oh, right here. So this is how I respond. So you guys can all check out. This is one of my responses. Since I had such a high, I actually have a picture of when I was with Neil Patel there, just to give you some credibility. This was my response. And so when somebody, because you can't put it into a capture page, and you got to just be really, like I said, I'm trying to tread water, go under the radar with Craiglist. And so when somebody runs my ad, I send them this back. Now, originally I would call them up on the phone, or I'd just send them right to a Klaatu thing. But I really wasn't getting, I don't know what it was. I would get them, I don't know if I was just because I wasn't being personal to them, and I don't know. So I went ahead and I started doing this, and I'm getting great feedback. And so I'm just going to do like a real fast like webinar or hangout or whatever with all these people that are interested, so that way I could go through real quick, show them how it's done within 20, 25 minutes, and that way hopefully that will get me even better results. And you know, I mean, we're all here to make money, so hopefully we can get some sign-ups and you know, just get people blogging with us. But so right here, as you guys can see this, I even put in here, I personally feel this method is more personalized instead of sending you a link or information. So I've gotten some good response with that. So we'll see. Like I said, I told you guys I got to plan one for tomorrow and one for Sunday. So by Monday, I should know if that really works. But other than that, in a nutshell, that's what I got.
Hey, Scott. Sorry, I missed it. My computer blue screen, but Gary posted in the group, or let's see, he asked, what are you doing for follow-up, email, autoresponder, or phone? And then he asked, do you use a different phone number when you advertise in different areas?
Actually, you guys, I just found out this. Check this out. Hold on a second. I wanted to. I'll share this with all you guys. I gotta find it. There's a thing called eVoice. Where's it at? And so to answer your question, oh man, I don't even know where it's at now. To answer your question, yes, I'm actually getting a local number, and I also went and got a 1-800 number also. So because I didn't want them to call my regular phone, and so I've kind of got this thing all set up to where now I have either a local phone number or I have a 1-800 number, because I'm really going to start trying to see how far across the country I can start doing this. So let me try to find this site again. So to answer your question, normally, sorry about that. Normally I just use my regular phone number, but now I'm trying a whole new method with the website called eVoice, because then what it is I can have on my ad, and basically I'm going to use this for the other portion of the businesses too, so that way when people call, they can actually find out right away it's a home-based business opportunity. This is kind of a little bit of briefing, and they can weed themselves out. And so that way I'm actually talking to people that are serious about having either a home-based business or a blog. So our time is money, and yes, we have to get in front of as many people as possible. So I'm just trying to get a shortcut into getting the people I really want to talk to.
Also, you guys, I've used a service called Virtual PBX, and we use that for one of our businesses. And essentially what it does is you can get a local phone number. You can also get an 800 service through them and do the same type of thing. Essentially create an automated message when they call in. Right. And the other thing is, if you want, it can actually forward the call to you And when the call rings in, it'll ring in as the number that people are calling. So,
Exactly.
if they're calling 1-800-111-1111, it's going to look like that number on your caller ID, and you'll know that you've got a call coming in through that line. So,
yeah. It's awesome. I was actually up. I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning putting all that together. The e-voice and getting that all set up.
yeah, that's cool. Wish I knew what you were talking about, but
Keep it going for so long. I was good stuff there, Scott. Very, very simple, and anyone can do it, so that's important.
Well, John, it's the same thing as you were talking about with how they have it set up and how you're able to have a message, and then they can press 1 to talk to you, and then the phone number comes in. And so it's exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah. No, I was referring to. I missed the entire presentation, so I'm kind of bummed about that. But
well, you can call me up on the phone. I'll go over it with you.
That's okay. Well, I'll watch the recording. That's the
For
best part.
$97.
Put it in the ebook.
$400 money. $4,000.
So that was I tried to make it a fast training. So
Yeah,
Cool.
it works. So
yeah. But as you can see, I'm definitely getting results with it, and really, to be 100% honest, it's really my fault because of the follow-up. There for a while, I was getting all these leads, and I wasn't sure how to follow it up. And so when I was just sending it right to the link, I wasn't getting that good of, And so it was my own fault. So that's why I went ahead and revamped it all up.
Cool. All right.
that's it. I ain't got nothing. I have no special thoughts or anything. John, any questions for him, or?
No, I'm just really glad that my PC actually works. And
I hear you on that.
So I mean, I've had more and more stuff happening, and I'm seriously. So I know that I'm reaching the end of my useful life on my PC, which is really kind of sucks. But anyway, that's just the way it goes. So, but I'm definitely thinking about moving to Apple this next go around, because I just Windows just does some really funky stuff, and with the kind of business that we're in, where you're having to have so many applications open at once every once in a while, and just so many different things going on. I think the Unix-based philosophy probably works a lot better than what Windows has going on, but I don't know. Got to gear up for some cash money on that one.
Yeah. 1,000, 1,100, 1,200.
So anyway, yep. That's all I got.
Cool.
Yeah, and if any of you guys have any questions, feel free to you can ask me it. I mean, to be honest with you guys, it's just all about messing around with it and getting what works for you. That's what I do.
Hey Scott, are you going to upload some templates of the ads that you use in our Facebook group?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. This way people can take them and modify them, post them in the area, and go from there.
Yeah, all you do is I'll send it to you and then I'll send it to you because I don't know how to do it.
Okay. That works.
I know.
All right.
Computer savvy, and I'm like a six.
Not a problem. We can upload it.
Cool.
All right, guys. That's all we got. So, with that being said, Scott, awesome training. I like it. Short, sweet, to the point. Except for this echo. It's playing us the whole damn time. With that being said, the guys is training in the templates. There's a link below. Click that link. Get in touch with Scott, me, or John, whoever brought you here, and you'll get access to training. Everyone, good night.
Peace.